It's day 41 and I see a real live fairy. I'm sure it was a fairy. It was flying all over the place and I think it was like sprinkling like fairy dust on everything. I didn't see anybody fly, but it was a real live fairy. And I heard a story about fairies. On the top of a tree on Christmas Eve, there's always one of two things, a star or a fairy. But do you know why and what luck each one of them brings? The star is there to help Santa find his way. As nighttime it gets really dark. As soon as he enters your house at night, it lights up with a bright new spark. It glows across the room so Santa knows just where he's able to tread. So he can take your cookies and drink your milk and leave you presents instead. The Christmas fairy is another story, one told a long time ago. Christmas fairies lived at the North Pole, but that's not all that you should know. You know those naughty elves that come every year, led by Matty and Zach? They were good little elves compared to the fairies, who were cheeky and stole Santa's sack. They stole his hat and his coat and even his sleigh. It was hard for Santa to keep up. He needed to find a way to slow down those fairies before Christmas would surely blow up. He called for his friend, the only fairy he knew, the one who fetches your tooth. She came to his aid with a spell she once made that would help him discover the truth. The fairies weren't bad, they were just full of mischief. So much they thought they may pop. So with a little fairy dust and a wave of her hand, the tooth fairy slowed to a stop. This was the same spell that she uses on you, so she can run quickly before your eyes. She slows everything down as much as she can when she's trying to deliver your surprise. You can't see the tooth fairy, even if you try. She's always ever so fast. And when she's gone and the spell disappears, you're back to normal at last. Christmas fairies were given a new job, one they were happy to take. Every year they sit on top of your tree, guarding your presents until you awake. But just like the tooth fairy, if you look really hard, there may be a little more to see. They're moving very slowly until you turn your back. Then they move as fast as can be. Look at the Christmas tree and look at your fairy on top of the Christmas tree and let me know if it's moving. Okay, let me know tomorrow.